All right, we're gonna get into the hives and really get into them, so we'll see how it goes. You can come up closer. They're putting this propolis, that stuff they pull off the trees. I want to say it's like a sap. And they come and seal up the hive. I don't see too much work here in the top, which has me a little bit worried. It's pretty glued down. So they're building, you can get down in there, they're building comb down in the bottom. Oh, here we go. Well, they're starting to come up on the side. Starting to build a little up here. Little comb, but not a lot. A little smoke going. I'm a little nervous that they're not working up here in the top. And here I'm pretty agitated down there. They're just building some comb on the bottom. So I'm going to start scraping that off the bottom. The bottom of these frames.
Why are you scraping it off?
Just to keep it clean.
Oh, okay.
Just to keep the frames clean. But I don't know that I need to do it yet. They're not really that. Yeah, they're they're starting to build out a little on these frames up here, but not much at all. I'm not really sure why they're putting honey in that frame there, as you can see. But I don't know why they're hanging out in there like this. I'm a little afraid we're going to get stung today. Cleaning up the bottom of these hives. They're working on this a little bit. Not much. But it's super crowded, so I don't know why they're not working on the upper frames other than putting this stuff on the bottom. Nothing. Just super nervous about them not working on the upper frames. Nothing. 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 All right. I don't like that. Let's open up this bottom one. See, there's a ton of bees in here. It just seems like they'd be moving up into the upper frame by now, but nope. Alright, let's start working this. See what's going on. This frame feels empty. Yeah, look at that. That's weird. That frame's been empty for quite some time now. I don't understand that. Looks like the one next to it is empty too. I'm gonna squish these here. A lot of honey on there. You can see. Nothing on the backside though. That surprises me. Woo, it's heavy. Look at that. See all that capped honey? And they've got that bottom part filled too. There, got a ton of honey there too. But this is really heavy with honey. Look at all that brood. So that's all heavy brood across there. That's open brood down in there with honey all around it. That's a ton of good brood there. Looking for a queen. I've never really seen her because she's unmarked in this one. And I've been told to scrape this stuff off the bottom. Not really sure how to go about doing that without getting them pretty ticked off. So. Try that. See what happens there. So really good brood frame there. So there's a healthy queen in here. Let's open this up. See what we can see. Pretty decent brood across there. You can see the larvae in there. See those white things in the middle cells there? There's larvae in there. See them?
Yeah.
And across the bottom here, there's all these big drone cells. Pretty good brood across the back with eggs in the bottoms and larvae in the bottoms. So I'm gonna try and do this scrape thing again. I don't know about wiping out all these drone cells, but I'm not sure what to do with these big combs across the bottom. So you can see all those larvae down there. That's all drone larvae, and I don't know if that's okay to scrape that off. I might be making a huge mistake, but I'm not sure what to do with that stuff. You can see the drone larva in there and some formed bees about to come out. See their heads poking out? So I'm not sure if that was a good move or not, but I just asked somebody and they said, yeah, you need to scrape the bottom of those frames, and maybe I should be doing that a little more consistently so I'm not scraping off mature larvae like that. I'm just not sure. See another big old thing of drone larva on the bottom. But see all that larva in the middle? In the middle there? In those empty cells in the brood. So there's good brood here. Ton of larvae there in the middle. So a good healthy queen going to town. But here's a queen cell or something there. I'm gonna scrape these off too. Again, I don't know if I'm supposed to be scraping these off or not, but the person just told me to do that. Yeah, see, I'm scraping off a bunch of stuff here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing to be doing, but looking for the queen. It's pretty tight. Good heavy frames. Just look at all that brood. So this queen's really doing a good job. Ton of brood. Again, I'm gonna clean off that bottom comb. See what happens. They're really clustered around the bottom. I don't know why. Hate killing so many drones on those bottom cells there, but I don't know what to do. It's good heavy. Yeah, look at all that brood. Looking for that queen. Wish she was marked. Yeah, a ton of good brood there too. I'm gonna scrape this, I think. Just didn't need to do that. Probably just agitated a bunch of them. Lots of good honey. They're really developing this frame. Starting to lay some brood. I wouldn't be surprised if the queen's on here somewhere. Lots of good honey around brood. feels like it's being developed on the back. So, got a lot of honey going in there. So a ton of good brood, but 1.5, maybe 2 empty frames, which is weird to me. I don't really, seems like they're really healthy and strong, but, oops. This was the package of bees. So, seems like they should be doing, seems like they're doing fine, but I would love to open this up with somebody who really knows what they're doing and get some clear insight as to what I'm seeing. But based on what I know, which isn't a lot, but other than this empty frame and the mostly empty frame next to it, I'm a little nervous. So we scraped off a lot of that stuff, and it looked like it was mostly drone brood. So hopefully that's okay and not a problem. I hear I'm pretty upset in there though. Hear how loud they are. I guess I'm a little concerned that they're not working up in the top yet, but I don't know. Seems like they're doing all right. Come around to this one. You can come around to the side here. So this is the nuke hive that we placed a couple months ago. First we'll see if there's anything going on in here. Don't see anything. No. No. Just hanging out up here. So kind of like that one. Not sure why they're not up in this upper yet. But they've sealed that off pretty good. So I haven't opened this nuke in a while. So we'll see how this goes. But first thing I'm gonna do, this one is less prone to be working on top, whereas in the other one, there were quite a few of them up here in the top. This one has this warped frame that I'm scraping right now, and so it's really crowded in here. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. Man, it's really wedged in there. warped frame is really a bugger. I should have caught it earlier and moved it out. I'm almost ready to go to a 9 frame approach to this hive. Ooh, it's just so crowded. So there's the honey. This was the original honey frame that came with the nuke, so it's always had a ton of honey in it. I'm gonna use this for the first time. It's a little hanger and you can hang these dealies on the side.
Why are you doing that?
Just so I don't have to lay it on the ground or...
You just put it back in? You just put it back in.
Well, then it's crowded. So this is all fresh, new honey. Ton of honey stores. Pretty good. You can smell it. Smell that?
No, my nose is all stuffed up.
It's really rich. Smells like really tasty honey. So that's all brand new since the nuke. That's a new frame. Brand new honey. Oh, with some brood. So honey around. That bee's popping me in the head. It's upset about something. So good brood. Honey and nectar stores. Just checking for a queen and just in case. I think she'll be in these middle frames here. Looks like pretty good brood. Big fat drone in the middle. Looking for the queen. This one is marked. I don't see her. It's back in there. The glasses are falling off. See any queen on that side?
I can barely see through this net because the light is shining in it, and it's hitting the edges, so I just see a bunch of white spots.
Got some swarm cells down here on the bottom. I don't see anything in them. They look old. So. This one I really do want to see the queen because last time I opened it I didn't see her, and as a marked queen she should be fairly visible. I'm a little nervous about the brood I'm seeing. I was nervous that she might have swarmed and left. I see a ton of honey. I just don't see that marked queen. And I don't see that typical capped brood. Just looks like a bunch of honey and nectar. Ton of honey on here. That slowly developing frame. Oh, this is the second time I've opened this hive and not seen the marked queen, which makes me a little bit nervous. I had been worried that they had swarmed, but I can't really tell if they swarmed or not. Just looks like a ton of honey and nectar to me in these frames. Not sure if I'm seeing brood or not. So I don't know if they have a laying queen. If they don't have a laying queen, then they can't replace their numbers. So I'm a little nervous about this nuke. Can't tell if that's brood in there or just nectar stores. When we first opened this, the marked queen was really easy to spot.
I can't see what I'm filming right now.
Tons of honey though. They've really produced quite a bit of honey, but it's been 2 months, so it seems like they should have produced, but I don't see any brood. I think this queen might have swarmed and left. And now I don't know if they have a replacement queen. I am gonna go back through here and look carefully, because maybe I can order a queen and drop her in here. Actually, what I'll do is I'll have somebody that really knows bees come in and help me inspect this.
Can't I just make a new queen?
They could, but sometimes maybe they won't on their own initiative. Let me check one more frame and then yeah, I'm not seeing that really nice capped brood like in the other one. And I don't see that marked queen anywhere. So I don't know if she swarmed. Film that real close if you can.
I can only see the reflection of my own face. Oh wait, now I can see. Now that you're blocking the light.
That's what I'm seeing, and I don't know if that's brood or not. And I don't think it is. I think this is just full of honey. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Well, there's some larvae. Yeah. I don't think there's a queen in here, which is unfortunate if that's the case.
This is 31 minutes long so far.
That's good.
Like, stop.
No.
Oh.
So I'm nervous. I don't think I was seeing brood in there. Oops, this. So I'm nervous about that one. This one seems really healthy, the package, but this nuke, that's the second time I've looked for the marked queen and I've not seen her. I thought I just might have missed her last time. And I'm not seeing what I think looks like brood, like I was seeing in here. It looks more like this is all just honey. So I'm wondering if they're missing a queen. Okay, so I'm nervous about the nuke. I'm optimistic about the package. Lots of bees in both, but I'm worried there's no queen in here. I think they might have swarmed, because I did see some swarm cells in here before, and I was nervous about it, but I couldn't tell if they were just old ones, and I don't know enough, so anyway. So that's the I think we're around 60 something days and 50 something days for the two hives, so just over 2 months, or around 2 months for both of them. All right, look at me. Are you filming me?
Yeah.
I'm in it?
Yeah, you're in it.
Looks like you're pointed down.
I can barely see.
Okay, all right. That's it. Thanks for coming.